Okay, these are your notes on arithmetic sequences, finding the nth term. This is TEK A12C, but we are also going to be doing writing an equation for the nth term, which is A12D. So I've combined that all in one set of notes. So first, the formula for arithmetic sequences. This formula is not on your formula chart. It might be in the question if it's questioned. So I want to make sure that you know how to use it. So first, what we're trying to find is A sub n. So this is the term you are trying to find. So for instance, down here, it wants you to find the 11th month. So we would be looking for 11, the 11th term. This right here is your first term. I know that because it says 1. So like this 1 is 11,500, your first term. This also works, by the way, table-wise. Down here when you're writing an equation, you can make a table from this. Your first term is negative 8. Your second term is negative 6. Your third term is negative 4. So all of these ideas are the same. You can take your table and know what your first term is. You can take each term and know how to put on your table. So this is going to come into play a little bit later. Next in the equation is n. This is the location of the term. So again, that's n. The 11th term that we want here. D is the common difference. So we have to know what it's reducing by or what it's increasing by in order to get to where it is that we want to be. So here, if I want the 11th term, I need to know what this is counting by. So this does count by ones on the x's, which is good, which means I only need the common difference down here. So 11,500 minus 12,225. So it's going down by 725. I can check the next term, just in case it's not linear. And it is linear, so we're good to go. It's going down 725. And actually, you don't put that negative. It's just counting by 725. Looks like it's going up anyway, so it's positive. All right, so now we're going to use the formula. So you want the 11th term. The first term is 11,500. We put a plus sign here. We want the 11th term. You don't count the first, so always subtract the first. Always, always, always subtract the first. Times the difference that each one is counting by. So if you type all of this into your calculator will give you 18,750. So the 11th term is 18,750. So then this one, you want to know on day 13, so that's the nth term that I'm looking for. The nth term is the unknown term, so the 113th term. The first term is 90. The common difference is 33. So we want the 13th term, starting with 90, and then you want the 13th term minus the first times the common difference of 33. So you're just plugging these things in. You have a sub n equals a sub 1, first term is 90. Nth term is 13 minus 1 times the common difference. So I'm just constantly referring back up here to this equation. Then, on writing, so there's two ways that you can do this. It also depends on your answer choices. So the first, you can always use stat edit for a table. If you've made a table, you can use stat edit for the table. This is linear. So we've got 2x minus 10. that would be this equation in slope-intercept form. Now, I can use all of that to determine my equation in this form. So my first term is what I'm going to start with, which is negative 8. And then it says plus my nth term, which I don't know. So I'm just going to put n. I don't know what they want. I just know that they want the nth term, an unknown term. And then the common difference, it's going up by 2. So that goes out here. So this is the other way of writing that. So again, you can make a table with this. My first term is 23. My second term is 7. My third term is negative 9. You can always use stat edit for that if your answer choices are in slope-intercept, or if you know how to get y by itself and put it in slope-intercept, you can always utilize that. But we're going to go ahead and write it in this form. So we start with our first term, and then at the end is our common difference. So our first term is 23. We do n minus 1 always. And our common difference is going down by, and I'm just typing this in my calculator, so my numbers are going down by negative 16. So on the outside here, I'm going to put negative 16. And actually, that is multiplication.